Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour à tous. Bonjour. Bonjour. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? So, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Bonjour. 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 Good morning. 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 Dun, 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 dun. Hey, lo ngwana mme. O shapurwa. Ai, ke a bona ntate hore morena o re hauhetse ha e mono ka lehlwa kapo le nka e se gauhelo o hang taba e le monate hai he ntate le ke sa gole nna ha ke bona ke lehlwa se hlele o tlile e le go bona taba ena climate change e hle e etsaetse gore go gona mono ga e bona ga re e rutwe ntate climate change has happened to us like seriously hili eya neng o tla bona le o tla bo September August ke re tsa a ntse go hola ntate ga go so bone ntho tse jena empa he ka nnete ditholwana tsa climate change ke tsena ga iponela tsona ka mahlo a rona ya Sesotho so ona jwale ke le ka gore ke kene platformong ya TikTok ka ntleng na ke bona re kgona go ya live go yona na ntle o mono sentse re le live ke o hle ko tsebise jwale go YouTube. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Retha-Billy Lelisa, as you know, aka Retha-Billy, and I am the host. I'm your host for Goodly Heritage. I'm your host for Truth and Nothing But the Truth. You know, I love Good Heritage so much, so that now I even call it where I'm not supposed to. But you know that we are always running a show, a podcast talk show called Truth and Nothing But the Truth. And today, I'm not alone in studio. I am with someone I respect so much, with such a big profile at his tender age. Like, I'm surprised. But I'm not going to be the one introducing my guest in studio today, you guys. So make sure you stay put and you stay tuned, and we go together with you all the way, you guys. We are going to make it a point that you enjoy this time that you are spending with us. Otherwise, we are packaging this for you. You can get it on our YouTube. So we encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get updates. You know, sometimes you just go impromptu like that. We don't even make announcements. We go live like so. You're making yourself a big advantage when you just stay on like that, and make sure to benefit from whatever it is that we are having. So I just said my name is Retha-Billy. I come from Lesotho, and when I'm alone, I'm Mosotho. But when we are many, the two of us right now, we are Basotho. Le Basoto. Stop calling us Lesothoans. No, guys, no. We are not Lesothoans. And when I'm alone, I'm not Lesotho. So you guys are in studio today. I'm happy and excited to welcome a youth, someone really young, making a great impact in my own home country. Poo, 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 poo. So, guys, I want you to hear for yourself when my guest in studio introduce themselves. Ndati, tell our viewers all over the world who is this man in front of them.
Good morning, Dr. Good morning. I hope you good. And let me greet all the people I think that are your followers and our prospective followers as well.
Yeah.
My name is Mr. Mosakeng, a Chief Executive Officer or Managing Director of BLM Management Consulting. Well, when I talk about my profile, I think I'm one of the biggest profile we have and a leading consultants we have both in our country and worldwide as well. So, as you invite us from the BLM, we highly appreciate and we highly give you the flowers that for this podcast.
Yeah.
And believe the podcast will be fruitful to both your followers, to both people who are watching us worldwide as well. Um, as you have asked me to introduce myself, like I said, I'm a Chief Executive Officer, and for that matter, a proud Chief Executive Officer for that matter.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm a business consultant as well. So, to all people who are having the businesses worldwide, Lesotho and outside Lesotho as well,
Yeah.
we are here, we are at your stake to help you wherever you are, however you want the help, and we are as well the tax advisors.
Yeah.
So, in general, when coming to business, we are business doctors. I want to use that word.
I like it for the way you are using the word business doctors because, a lot of people, we take it for granted that our businesses do need doctors.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to fix a little something here in the Mosakeng. But having said this, thank you very much for being very brief in your introduction. And one would like to know how was it like for you growing up? Where did you grow up? And how was it like growing up wherever it is you grew up, starting from primary until you got to the level where you are at, where you are now uh, running this big company? When did this happen? So take us through uh, the how and the when. How did it come up, and when did this happen?
Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you so much again. Let me just give our followers and our viewers a brief of my journey. I'm a homeboy for that matter. Yeah, I grew up at home. I was shown the love and the respect as well. I was given all the love and the respect and the kindness as well, which I believe now I'm displaying whatever I'm rooted with. So, from the primary, I attended primary at Mosakeng Primary School, which is situated in the Sopo, Tajan, Mafde,
Yeah.
whereby I completed my primary level and then I had to go to the secondary. I didn't go to high school level first, but I started from the secondary, whereby I attended secondary at Lelisa-AKA Secondary School. I'm very proud and confident to say I have attended Lelisa-AKA Secondary School. And from my journey, it wasn't a very nice journey, I can say. It was very challenging, but I'm very confident that it has grown me, like it has built me to a man who I am today.
Yeah.
Let me give you the scenario. At my secondary level,
Yeah.
I used to drive, I think, close to 2 hours before arriving at school.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was very interesting. From the home to school, it was close to 2 hours, which we had to cross the dongas and we had to pass by the field. So sometimes you find it hard when it's a rainy season. We
Yeah.
have to cross the dongas and then we have to cross the rivers as well. So it wasn't a nice journey because all of us, after completion of our primary level, would be loving to go go to maybe township schools.
Yeah, yeah,
However,
yeah.
because of the financial scenarios, because of the financial complications, I had to attend the secondary whereby I would be getting back to home each and every day, eating the same food that we eat at home.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how my situation was. And at my Form C, they call it grade 10, I know in the other regions,
Yeah.
but at a Form C level, whereby I was completing my junior certificate, I had to go to school and also going for tradesmen. You know, many of the tradesmen are adults, and then you have to go to school as well. Trying to mix the two wasn't very easy. But I told myself that, you know what, I'm a man, so I will figure everything out. And surprisingly, after we completed the JC, the result, when they were published, I was the top achiever at Form C level. You know, trying to mix those two, but
Wow.
still coming.
Wow, 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 wow. Bravo, Ndata, bravo. Because, you know, one wouldn't expect that someone who's taking turns as a head boy, taking care of cattle, and schooling at the same time, interchanging between the two, would come up as a top achiever. Well done, Ndata Mosakeng. Well done, Ndata. So, what happened from that time that you now completed high school and you came out top achiever? Did your school or did you get any sponsorship? How did that change your life in any way that you were a top achiever?
Yeah, I can definitely say it changed my life because after being a top achiever, I got the sponsorship where I had to go to high school level. The average part was our secondary level, just ended with grade 10. Then I had to go to high school level, St. Barnabas High School, whereby I moved from the rural then to, I can say, semi-urban.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to St. Barnabas High School. Yeah, my high school level was fully sponsored. That one I'm confident of and I'm proud of, and I highly appreciate those sponsors because I'm here because of them.
Wow.
So
Thank you to the sponsors, and we appreciate on your behalf and on behalf of every other student that they would have supported and they are yet to support. So, because they made it possible now for you to get to the level you are at. Yes, Nat. Then what happened after you got to the semi-urban area? Was it any challenging?
you know, as you have been taught the respect, the kindness, and then you go to a semi-urban area whereby you are going to mix with other students who are from different regions.
Yeah.
It was a bit challenging. You know the funny part. Let me just take you to this funny area.
Yeah.
I had to befriend someone who was from Smongo because I understood his geographical area might match my geographical area as well. So I
Oh,
had to,
yeah. You were looking for the similarities in terms of backgrounds you come from.
yeah, yeah, that's how I studied it. And I had to befriend him so that I can complete my high school level. And you know, the most challenging part was I was introduced to a new subject. I think they were three new subjects at my high school level, which I didn't do at all at my secondary level. So you know, it was challenging both academical and both the social life. However, I said, okay, let me just befriend this person who had studied from his Form A level here at St. Barnabas High School to
Yeah,
Form
yeah.
E. Befriend that guy, he gave me the overview of the courses that I didn't do at my secondary level. And
Okay.
I gave myself maybe
So
like
were there
10
more than one courses that you didn't do in your school and now you're getting introduced to for the first time here?
I think they were three.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So that was a big shift, like.
Very big shift. Very, very. You know, we were doing, I think it was seven subjects. Then if you didn't do three, that is I only knew four.
So you really had to take them and to make your chances, you know, to make yourself pass, you know, and
I had to.
progress.
And I think, yeah, something which supported me was I stayed at it was a boarding school.
Okay.
So at the boarding school, it's more like you are at home. You are
Yeah.
still controlled. It's not like when you are staying alone there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think I managed to press those courses very quick. To the
Because
extent
now
that
it's like you are getting support to study.
yeah, I was getting a full support to study, and that my friend from Smongo, I I still give him his flowers, being Tapo Machari.
Yeah, yeah. Well done, Sepo.
Wherever
Well done, Sepos.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Wherever he is, I still give him his flowers. So he took me little by little, and he understood that he will be learning from me, and I'll be learning from him. And that's how we joined and then completed our high school level. No,
Okay.
at my completion, let me say, um, we had to work so much hard that we even was married. So it was very challenging, very challenging. Because my aim was, oh, you know what, I'm doing seven or six subjects. Let me come with the credit with, from six subjects and maybe pass with only one subject.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was my mandate.
That was your plan, like you wanted to. So you had a strategy how to proceed. You know, some of us, you know, we're just writing because I need to pass, but we didn't strategize like how you plan to execute it.
Yeah, I think that's what that's how my plan was, and I executed that plan to the extent that it came as the result came the way I planned.
Well done, Dati. Well done. So I think a lot of students, you students, wherever you are, if you were not planning how you want the results, let the results not become a surprise. Let them surprise you by going higher rather than lower. So your plan should maintain and include being nowhere below the middle, because when you are getting surprised, it can go lower but still being in a safe space. When you go higher, then you are going to the top achievers side. So
Yeah, yeah.
no, this is a beautiful way you approached your high school education. That where did you draw the motivation from to do all of these things? Who taught you that, or where? How did you come up with the idea that I can plan at least how I want to manage these outcomes?
You know that. Let me just take a little back, a little back. Um, at 2014,
Yeah.
that's when I was imagining my form A level.
Okay.
I lost the last parent.
Oh my God, I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, and it was a very tough journey. And when I was in 2010, being from C at our age,
Yeah.
then I had my business studies teacher, which is Lemosole. I still give that name flowers even
Yeah,
today.
yeah, yeah. Lovely,
I,
lovely.
I had my backup, I can say my support from the principal, Mayor Lydia Majo, wherever she is. I heard that she went for her retirement. I still give her flowers.
Yeah, yeah.
Those two, I can say those two people gave me a very high motive to the extent that I went to business competitions whereby I came up with those competitions. So it gave me the business more well. Then after getting that business more, I just wanted to give you that little bit before I can proceed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So what I have learned even today, and which I can still encourage each and everyone to learn.
Yeah.
You have a passion, you have a motive, you have a kindness. Those two works together.
So do you involve the kindness in the whole of these things? We're about grabbing something, grabbing the high praise, and grabbing the top achievers, survival of the fittest. So how does kindness come in?
Knowing that if you can allow yourself to learn from someone and allow someone to learn from you, that's how kindness plays you.
Wow. So the kindness is going to be about you being kind to share the ideas, to share the methodologies that work for you. And when you do it first to the other person, it is normally usual that they will also share how they approach it themselves. And you now have two strategies working together, and then you become better than before you shared your own, you know. To be honest, I subscribe to that idea that, hey, well done. Look at how fresh you still are, but look at the kind of philosophy that you have. So we are enjoying having you. I hope our viewers are also enjoying having you, Ndate Musake. So, let me again tell us now, how did you move from there to higher education, and how did the results come out, and how did everything work out for you?
Thank you very much, Daddy. Let's proceed where we ended.
Yeah,
After my completion of high school level,
yeah,
whereby I came with 6 credits,
yeah.
6 credits including A stars, A's, and stuff like that. Then I had to apply to the university. You know what I had in mind was, okay, from pharmacy I had A on business studies. From high
Okay,
school I had A star on accounting, and
okay.
I said, then my journey is clear.
So you made your career choice based on the results you got.
Yeah,
It wasn't like you always wanted to say, when I go to college I want to do BCom.
not at all. You know what I think is tricking us most of the time. I never get encouragement from maybe guardians on which
Yeah.
course I should go. Then they were like, man, go for what you like.
Mm.
Then I said, what I like doesn't define what I am. I said, from my analysis, I'm a
Hey.
business person.
Uh,
Then, if I could go to for what I like, I loved law.
yeah.
I would have gone for law.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Because then I said, you know what? But my love doesn't define what I am. Then I'm a business person. And the only surprising thing which I can share with you that today is I applied for Center of Accounting Studies only. I didn't have any other choice in
you,
mind.
you didn't even apply for the National University of Lesotho.
No.
This man with such good grades. So tell me, how was your ranking when it came to the high school living set, the results there? Did you get any national top achiever ranking there?
The ranking was it the first class ranking?
Okay, lovely,
Yes, yes, it was
lovely.
the first class ranking. The pressure that is within high school level is you never know what the reader English medium is doing. You never know what the student is doing. So you are like, okay,
How do I compete with these people that I don't
yeah,
know?
I know people who I don't know what they are doing.
So in the district, or in the national ranking, did you get a chance to put in your head in the district ranking to say you ranked this position in the district, in the country, this is how you ranked?
I think I wasn't open-minded
To
to
note
note
it.
that metric.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, what I heard was, did I pass well? Then yes. Did I follow my objective? Yes. Then what more?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. My aim wasn't to be on that spotlight that much. But my
You were
aim
not
was
doing it to impress anybody. You were doing to get the best for yourself. I see. It was
oh
always about
I was
yourself.
yeah, I was as well doing it for my late parents.
Yeah, oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, now I see your motivation. You wanted your late parents to get the best out of the education. So, would someone now be thinking during their lifetime, and I'm sorry for your loss and may their soul rest in peace, would you say they would have been investing, motivating you during their lifetime for education? Did they instill any value for education that much that even when they were late, you were doing it for them?
I think this one is not normal. What I'm going to say is not normal. I think most of people don't take it from that level. Me losing the parents was the motive that definitely. I think I will analyze what I'm saying.
So you had more motivation after losing your parents than when they were alive? Like, oh my God. Tell us through. What does that, what do you mean by this?
Okay, then. What I mean is, most of our age mates or most of our let me say teenagers, I can say the moment you see yourself when you meet maybe a Nike, All Star, whatever, so on and so forth, you get them that easier. It
Yeah.
doesn't give you a incentive to work hard. However, the moment you can see yourself struggling to get those identities, that's when you're going to work hard. So I still believe if I still had parents, since I'm last born, I could have been spoon feeders, spoon feeders, spoon feeders.
Oh,
So I
I
don't see
see.
the motive behind working hard.
Oh, I see. So
But
you're the last born.
after the
Were there any of your elder siblings who were in business that you could have
no,
liked business from?
I have a brother, but he's not a business person.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, he's not a business person.
So, would someone in your situation think this is an afterthought to think like when you had your parents, you think you had more motivation than when they were still alive? Were you feeling like that at that time, or is this coming as a reflection when you reflect backwards, or even at that time when you were working hard after losing them, you were feeling it that I am actually more motivated than when they were still here?
You know what I can say is, and this says when one door closes, the other door opens.
Yeah.
And if you are in the house under the wood, and then you can feel there is a need to upgrade your house because you are still under the wood. So by saying so, it's, you never see the importance of getting your house if you have that house.
Oh my God. So, in other words, you decided in your mind, I'm going to turn this situation around. I'm going to turn around the loss that I have for my good to propel me further because now I have no parent to supervise me. It means the supervision has to come from within. Is that is that how you felt to say, now this has happened, I have to live with it, and the best has to come out of it?
Yeah, you know that I always say if there's a situation that is irreversible, then there's no need for you to think of that situation. And I think I said even after completion of my high school, I said the only power I had was before I write my final exams. But after I have written my final exams, I don't have the power on the side. So
Yeah.
by saying so, I'm trying to say, if you lost your parent, if
Yeah.
you lost your parents, if you lost your support, there is the time you took to cry for that your losses
Yeah.
quantifying your benefit that you're gonna get. Then how about you focus on your benefit and you devote more of your attention on your benefit than those losses? Then I always hence I always say I don't cry if I have lost something that I know is very feasible to do.
Because it doesn't matter how much you cry, you cannot.
Definitely. Hence now I no longer cry when I lose a parent or a guardian. I took this, what, let me see how I could dig away forward.
So, Ntate Mosebo, it sounds, talking to you as a young entrepreneur, it feels to me like I'm talking to someone who has been in this world longer, who has seen it all. But looking at you also, I see that you are a young person.
Oh,
And
for that matter, I'm 24 and I'm 24 years old.
oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Viewers, if I were to open for the viewers to call us at the end of this show, nobody would believe your age because of the wisdom that you are giving out. And to be honest, I want to be sure if after this show I can talk to my friend, my good friend, my good partner, that Dr. Tsepang Majara, cousin psychologist Majara, because he wants us to brand him in this manner, counseling psychologist Majara, to see if he can have a slot for you to motivate those students who have lost their support while they were in the journey from primary to high school. Because the way that your experience has come up, I lost my dad while I was 14 only. I had written standard 7 back then at that age, and we were waiting for my results to come out, and then my late dad passed on. May his soul continue to rest in peace. We were in the district called Kachasnek in Tibelong primary, because he was a pastor, so he would be going around all over the country. Like, but I have never took that as a motivation. I always regret losing him, and I always say, oh my God, I wish my dad didn't go, because he would invest a lot in our education. But now, the perspective you just shared with us, how yourself you manage, not to say I was wrong, not to say someone who's mourning the other way is wrong, but you are telling us, sharing with us your own story, how you made a lemonade out of a lemon. So, would you consider, if we were to connect you with the organizers of this Lesotho Career Expo? We're already invited for next year as Good Heritage Recruitment Agency, by the ways. We're going to participate in that. So the second time we are participating for the first time, and look at where we are. Next year already, and we are happy to announce some of the things, some of the commitments we took, but in due course, and I'll do it with counseling psychologist Maja. Would you consider speaking, having a session at the last part of it, where it's like now, if it were happening the way it was happening now, we moved from Mokotlong, Tabote, the Rea, all the north, until then we went to Mafeteng, then we went back to Convention Center. So this is like the highlight of it all. Would you be in a position, if we were to connect you with this event organizers, to speak to a hall of students full from all floors? If you can see it on our video that we captured when we were presenting the, I'll share it with you. Would you be happy to share to them how you turned the lemonade of the loss of your parents, that lemon, into a lemonade of motivation, until at the age of 24 you are speaking to me like you are? And mind you, we are yet to hear when you started business, how it started. So, but I'm already seeing the wisdom that needs to be packaged and go nationally and even internationally. That I want to tell you the truth. This interview is beautiful.
Thank you very much, Linda. Thank you. Yeah, most definitely that I will just tell you with my 2 hands. That I can definitely go. I'm confident and proud about myself.
Oh my God, thank you very much for saying that. Definitely, we're going to take this interview to Ndate counseling psychologist Majara to watch, and we will actually pick the clips. We'll actually give it to him, the whole of it, and we'll present your profile, because this is what we do best. We want to network people, we want to help. We are here, but we love our country so much, so that we see other students are losing their parents, they are losing their support system, they are losing their guardians, they are losing even people who were sponsoring them, and it feels like the world is shattered. But looking at the kind of motivations from people like yourselves, I think you're one of the first people I've met so motivated, and not only remaining with motivation, executing it, executing your plans, coming up with a product at the end. So that, take us through now what happened after you only applied for only one institute in the country. What, were you not feeling it was too risky to do that? What about if you were not going to get admission?
I think maybe Lord.
Yeah, we're still together.
I think that's what, yeah, Lord told me in my dreams that I'm gonna make it. So I applied for one institute, and then I was admitted. Then after admitted, I got then power. Then I think that's how the decision went.
So it was your faith. It was also
Yeah.
self-belief in your own abilities to say, no, I'm the best. There's no way they can reject me. Like,
Yeah. When you come from the rural area, you have a zero connection in Mazeu.
yeah.
So you're just saying, let me just make it.
Yeah. Oh my God. What a
Then,
beautiful chat we
yeah,
are
I told
having.
myself, if I made it in high school level, and then what will stop me to make it here?
So now here you are, you got admitted, you got the manpower, you got the admission. Um, how was your performance at Center for Accounting Studies, and what made you actually don't even opt for the National University of Lesotho, where you could have done Bachelor of Commerce, or you could have done something at Limco Queen University or something at Boto University. I don't know if Lerotodi Polytechnic has business studies, programs like. So, what made you particularly choose Center for Accounting Studies?
I think from my high school high school teacher in accounting, he always tells me that if you want to do accounting, go to Center of Accounting Studies. So
Oh,
that thing so
oh my God.
so
So,
I didn't know that anyone has done. I didn't know that maybe Both University has done. I only knew Center for Accounting Studies because it says Center for Accounting Studies.
yeah, so you believe they are specialists when it comes to accounting.
Yeah, I believe so. So
That
I
was a
was like,
brilliant way of viewing it. And I like it also that you were taking heed of your high school teachers as well, because
yeah.
a lot of times when we go to the tertiaries, we believe we are now adults who will do what we want. We don't, a lot of times we don't reflect back on where we come from in terms of who was molding us to be where we are. So now tell me, how was your performance now at the Center for Accounting Studies? Because I've heard that a lot of people are not making it there, they are failing, they are repeating. How was your journey starting there in terms of performance academically?
That as we get into a Center for Country Studies, there's always a challenge.
Yeah.
And someone might think, yeah, when you specialize, there is no more other things to look on. However, there was always a challenge that Center for Country Studies offers global courses.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, the challenge is you'll be taught by these people, but you won't be marked by those people.
Mm.
You'll be
So,
marked by
so
someone.
there's no way they can use their knowledge and sympathy of who they know you to be. You are marked by someone who doesn't know you, they don't care to know you.
Now, who doesn't even know your name? For that matter?
So, so Ndate, Mosakeng, now, did you ever, people would think for someone who's brilliant, they can never fail. But I know someone, in my view, that person is the brightest person I've ever seen alive. My good friend Modise Malani in Botabuti. Modise, you're still the number one person I know alive who's brilliant, man. But Modise failed his third year, one module in engineering at Wits University. And I know why. He wasn't focusing on academics anymore. He was now going spiritual. So I think he lost the balance there. So now, was there a point in the Mosakeng where you had to repeat any module or you failed completely at Center for Accounting Studies? How did you handle it if it happened?
Yes, there is a motion that they gave me flames. No, but I discovered why it gave me flames.
Yeah.
After completion of my first year,
Yeah.
that moment whereby we automatically got job.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, we automatically got job after completion of the first year. Automatically got job. You will understand me when I say we passed the rule
First year.
first year, and then we were called up for work.
Oh,
Then
now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
we had to balance work with school.
Yeah, I see.
And that's where the challenge came.
Oh, yeah.
So other challenge which I saw, it came from whereby upon my first work, I was a finance manager.
Oh, manager. He came with huge responsibility already. as a first year student, like, come on.
Yeah, yeah. You know, from straight from academic to a finance manager isn't the easy task.
Was it for a beginning company or was it for an already existing company?
An ongoing company.
Oh my God.
You know, I still let me. I will mention it because it gave a good feel.
Yeah.
And I did. It's a senior guest house by Retha-Billy.
Wow. Well done,
And
Mema
that
Retha. Well done, Mema Retha. My mom there.
yeah. I think I still had a long way to thank Retha-Billy. She gave me a very good shot at the management level, and whereby I had to be a finance manager, then I upgraded to branch manager. So that's a very good journey. You know, I had been in the management.
So how old were you at this time?
I was 19.
Oh my God. A manager at 19. Wow. You maybe a book has to come out of your achievements. I think you must have that book before. Maybe you must consider authoring a book. Mine is coming soon, and maybe after you see my own, you will be motivated to start your own. Because, to be honest, to me, you don't sound like an ordinary person. You sound like someone who's very talented and who's using motivation a lot, not even the innate intelligence more. I think you are feeding more on your own motivation, self motivation especially. So now this led to you losing balance of the academics and work, and it affected your performance at school at Center for Accounting Studies.
Yeah, it affected my performance. However, what I told myself is, at the end, in order for you to live, there will be
Challenges.
mix of things. Like
Yeah.
you will have to balance everything.
Yeah.
Let me make a few examples. If you have a family, then you have a business, then you will need to balance that at the end. And they are
Exactly.
not easy things to do. So if I can't practice here, then where am I going to practice?
So you took this as a practicing playing field, like
Yes,
it
because
was your rehearsal for
yeah,
life.
mostly my level.
Wonderful. Hey, you guys out there, is there anybody enjoying the interview like I am? I'm enjoying this so much. And thank you, Ndademusebo, for giving us what you're giving us. You know, we are already 42 minutes into the interview, and I can't even feel it because of how nice this is flowing. So thank you very much, and I thank God I met you. Thank God I met you. Thank God our paths crossed, because I knew from talking to you over the phone. I never trusted someone so easy like I did with you, and I'm like, no, let me call this man. And thank God I did. Thank God I did. You viewers, we are blessed to be having someone as humble, someone as effective as Mosakeng. And Musaba is yet to tell us about his business and how effective he is, because I think he is. And we are going to learn some of the strategies he employs that make him stand out. You know, I would have done business with a lot of people in Lesotho. To be honest, having started business myself a few months ago only, and having went to the global stage already digitally like that. So I had to invest in the systems that I'm building from home. I'm engaging my own Basotho businessmen and software developers. You know, some of them I would have started 6 months ago, 5 months ago, when I'm at the verge of giving up to say, hey, can we terminate, guys? You're not delivering. Then I remember they are Basotho fellows. Let them complete. Ndademo Sabo is very effective. I engaged his service once. In one day, the following day, same day actually, he delivered. So his standards are the ones that made me say, hey, you are different from the rest. You know, I'm talking 6 months now, 5 months with those men and with those gentlemen. Nothing has been delivered, but you are very effective. Can you tell us how, after some of the modules had to be repeated, did you change your strategies? How it went out until you graduated, and now how you started your business? What you used now to make your business be effective. I'm going to contribute less now, allow you to flow because it's after the first half. If you want to switch into Sesotho language, because it's our official language back home, you can. But I think I would love you to go with your English so that our international viewers can get as entertained as I am.
Yeah, thank you very much. Then let me just proceed. After mixing the school and the work as well, I didn't sing. Rather, I upgraded. The way I upgraded, I said, you know what? At the end, in order for me to live, I will have to mix, Mosakeng. I will have to mix. Then, I will just proceed the way they are, and then if they need me to repeat, then I gave myself that, okay, I will repeat that module, and until. Then, afterwards, that's when I was still at the management level at Sina Guest House, whereby I upgraded from finance to branch manager. And I still give that appreciation. It gave me a very senior mindset. And it gave me a very managerial mindset. Whereby I said, you know what? Let me just say this one that I just forgot something. As I entered into the management level or the industry level, I said, I'm not going to take more than 5 years as employed person.
So you already came with a plan of not be staying in employment for longer than a certain time according to your plan.
Yeah, I gave myself that plan that I'm not going to stay more than 5 years.
You've been a special child. You've been a special child.
Yeah, I pushed, I think, and then let me put it in this way. After I left Sinan Guest House, I then said, you know what? I need to learn all the industries. I need to learn the private. I need to learn the NGO. I need to learn even the audit firm. Because I'm an accountant.
Yeah.
Then I'm saying, okay, let me just do this. After I left Sinan, I worked with Care for Basotho Association,
Okay.
which is NGO, for 6 months. I worked with auditor Brighton in Bay.
Okay.
So, yes, I worked with that auditor where I audited some big companies. So, I think I had that overview on how the count is.
Okay. So you had a chance of having different fields within your qualification.
Yeah, I had those different fields. And then after that, in 2023, I guess, yeah, it was 2023, whereby I had my friends who were from CAS who set up about studies with. And then I told them about the idea, and then I asked them, my guys, I have this idea of registering a new company.
Yeah.
And then how do you think we can go about it? Then I told them, I was like, you know what, I have this idea, but I know in order for it to work, I can't do everything with that idea.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, I have these friends, the other one is from Botabote, the other one is from Tucci.
Okay.
Then we joined up with those people, and then I presented my idea. You know what? The guys were more like my motives. Then they said, let's go on. Then you know what? Then I was, they said that since you are the owner of idea, you'll be a chief executive officer, you'll be a managing director of the IO.
Wow. Wow. What kind of partners are these who are not even trying to fight for power, because this is what kills a lot of entities.
Yeah. We go on, we register the company. Then, immediately after registering the company, we sat down with my partners and then asked them, my guys, what are your objectives, your long-term objectives?
Yeah.
Then each and everyone gave the long-term objective. But I still stay with my objective that I'm not going to employ for 5 years or more.
Yeah.
After that, we put that idea, we register the company. It's now legal. It's now a big thing.
Yeah.
But,
now,
yeah.
legal entity.
Yeah,
Incorporated.
Yeah, it's not yet operational, but it's now a big thing.
Yeah.
Then I was still still employed. They were still employed somewhere else. And I remember the other one, I still give him a credit. He opened a tutoring school.
Okay.
So yeah, that other one opened a tutoring school, but we were close friends.
Yeah.
So we uplifted one another, you know.
With ideas of how to grow this.
Yeah. You know, in 20, I think it was 2024,
Yeah.
when we said, you know what, hi, I'm going to finance the operation of BLM Management Consultant with my own cash. Lady saying, okay, I'm still employed, but I can still finance the operations of BLM Management Consultant.
Okay.
That means now I have that salary where I had to share. Sharing that side of BLM and sharing it on my personal.
So your company, as it stands, is called BLM.
BLM Management Consultant.
Yeah. So what does the BLM stand for?
You know, from the onset, BLM, we were 3 guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it was Mosakeng, it was Mosakeng, it was Lelisa-AKA.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So B for Bokang, L for Lindelani, and M for Mosakeng.
Yeah.
Beautiful name. Beautiful name. Was it a private limited, or was it a fully limited company?
Yeah, it was BLM Management Consultant, which was private limited company.
Okay. All right.
So, you know, after, I think it was 2024.
Yeah.
That's when I said, okay, BLM needs to operate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? We kicked the shot.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, we commenced. So commencing, you know, had to share my salary as well.
Oh my
BLM,
God. Yeah.
personal BLM, personal living. Then I had to mix both.
Yeah.
You see, this thing of balance, I had been practicing.
Yeah.
So now,
And you become perfect at what you practice. That's what they say.
yeah, you know that as we practice, I practice that early 2025.
Yeah.
I resign. You see, I was still within my scope of 5 years.
Yeah. You resigned.
I resigned. Then, after resignation, I said, you know what? I think it's high time that my 100% effort is needed in BLM. You know, in that 2025,
Yeah.
you know, the next thing is, I already built the working relationship.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I did it. You know, I was working this way. I would go to work and then I would be balancing with BLM. So in 2025, after the resignation, then that's when my 100% is in BLM. Then I had no turning back.
Yeah. So now you started becoming more effective than before now.
Yeah, I started becoming more effective than before.
So what were your founding principles in this company? What made you different from the rest?
You know, I think the most challenging thing, let me start with the most challenging thing is you are young, you enter in the formal sector.
Yeah.
And they enter in that formal sector. And then there are already people who are trusted in that formal sector. You are like, you need to find something that you're going to be different. Then I said, you know what? I'm going to say, if it happens that we have to go to client, we use the system that is called is the top-down approach, not bottom-up.
Top-down approach, yeah.
Yes. We use top-down approach. However, we go to a client on the count level. The client don't come to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we learned that most of formal businesses, like most of our consultants, they use the bottom up. They expect to wear the suit and then to wear the tie to go to the office, then client to go to him at the office.
Yeah.
However, I said, let me kill this different. In order for me to be effective in BLM, I don't need to have a tie, a bow tie. In order for me to be effective on the DLM, I don't have to wear a nice suit.
Yeah.
The thing I to do is to be different.
Yeah. So you you,
That's
you,
why
you you were accessible and flexible. That's why, sometimes people, I get accused a lot to say, why do you sometimes speak in the radio voice? I say, I'm a flexible, um, I'm a flexible CEO, because I believe, I don't believe in, in making, taking myself high up there. I believe in bringing impact, my own business being effective, and then bringing others, get the opportunities, get to decide if they want. Because, people are, who do you talk? People are so full of positions. They, no, you can't be sending, you can't address that to me, don't address that to, come on. It got to your company. Why do you even care who I address to? But it got to your company. Like, so people will return your mail because you didn't address it to CEO.
yeah, if you can remember the last time I talked of passion, I talked of motivation, I talked of the kindness.
Yeah,
Now, as I'm jotting down my statement, you will see how they interrogate.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So, me using the top-down strategy, it goes with kindness.
Mm.
Yes, the way I present myself is how I will be different. I think I learned something in the business. In business, you will be more like a coach.
Mm.
In order for coach to win the match, he doesn't need to wear the soccer boots to enter it.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
in order for coach to win the match, he needs to come with a clear strategy and the instruction.
And then sell the strategy to the boys or the girls.
Then, then that's how you win the match.
And then supervise the execution of the
Then,
strategy. And
yeah,
then
that's supervised.
train in line with the strategy.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, being a chief executive officer, being the managing director, doesn't come only with position, but it comes with what you do. So most, your subordinates must learn from you.
Yeah.
And then you have to learn from your subordinate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So being the chief executive officer, that's why we have the word executive, because you execute the strategies.
Yeah, Ndate Musebo.
Yeah, I think that's a perspective I'm having. And the thing is that actually I can tell the employers and the employees, wherever they are, the only part that displays in a business is how you display yourself. You know, I always say, if you're an employee, I have a motivation for you that whatever you do, portray who you want to become. If you say you want to sabotage the employer, don't think you're sabotaging the employer. Rather, you are sabotaging your mentality.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Hey, people out there, are you hearing this man from Lesotho, very young, 24 years of age, running his own company? Not that he's the youngest in the world, because in the European region, they start even younger than him. But I'm amazed at the wisdom that he already has. Ndate Mosebo, where do you get this kind of wisdom? Do you sit down and write notes what you are thinking, what comes to your mind? What shaped your thinking to become this sharp?
You know that, or what I can say is, if if you have been employed, you will know how to manage people.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been employed, you don't know the pain of not getting your salary for the next.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You don't know the pain of having to finance the business activities from your own pocket and not getting refund. So it comes with the
Experience.
information and the experience I have. And there is something that we are failing. which is a continuous learning.
I,
You are,
I.
you are never perfect.
We'll never be. We are far. We can never get there.
You can never be perfect. Most of people, once you feel like you're perfect, believe me, that's when your achievement is going down. We'll never ever be perfect. Ever.
So, Ndademo, can I just ask you a challenging question? This is, of course, outside of your field. But having said what you have said, you just said something powerful in my view to say the minute you think you have it all and you don't need to learn, that's when your graph is going down. What would you say to political leaders? Because this has been seen to be something common among politicians where they want a lot of respect, and I don't know who is it coming from, them, or is it coming from their political memberships, giving them this kind of the mentality you just spoke about now, to say you cannot correct them because they believe they know it all because they are a leader. They don't think that a member, an ordinary member from the branch, can know something better than them, because that one is not a leader. What would you say to the political leaders in terms of what you just said now about, if you stop learning and accepting learning, your graph is gonna go down?
Okay, I think most of the thing you need to do is interact with your people you are leading. Learn whatever they have, and then share with them whatever you have.
Wow.
And then what is have the ethics.
Yeah.
Ethics are the respect. The respect is earned through the sequence of events. The respect is not what comes with the title you have. You can have a good title, but if your sequence of events are bad, then there's no respect.
Please send a message now while we are talking to political leaders and owners
Yeah,
of their own companies, CEOs of their own companies, political leaders and CEOs of their own companies.
yeah. What I can say is engage with people that you lead,
Wow.
and then continue learning. You have you have all the platforms that you can help yourself to go to a better person. Let me show you something. I think I forgot this one, but it's very important. Upon my entrance in the industry, I knew nothing about the industry. And what time the Sofiba would call me and say, that was like, why don't you give me a problem? You know what I used to do? After waking hours, when I get to my house, I will go to YouTube and search what finances are doing in the hospitality industry, and then watch. And then tomorrow, I think even what I watched.
So you self-taught without no supervisor, because you were given a very huge responsibility. And I take it, I want to to amplify what you just said, that we are sending a message to our political leaders to say to them, even the lowest member of the branch can know something better than you from the top where you are. Make yourself accessible, because a problem is you are not going to get a chance to engage with that branch member if you think you are too important. Engage with them, they will share their knowledge. And that Mosakeng is now also saying you need also to share your knowledge with them. That way you're also empowering them. They are telling you the experience, lived experience. This is coming from experiential learning, and now keep learning. Don't ever think you know it all. That's when Mosakeng says your graph will otherwise go down, spiral down. So for those that who are running their own businesses, this is applicable the same way. If in your company there is the most junior role, give yourself chance to talk to that person. Allow them to have a plan for their job, how they believe their job can be improved and what kind of supports they require from you, and then let them tell you what their understanding of their role is and how they can propel this company from where they are. You will be amazed at how they will love working for you.
Most definitely that I think I've highlighted right now almost everything I talked about. And one thing which I think most of the business people lack is administration.
Yeah,
Your business needs your administration.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And you know what? Let me just give our followers and our viewers something. I have given myself 3 years of administration. If it takes me 7 a.m. or 7:30 to go to work, I will definitely do that one. If it takes me 4 p.m. to knock off, I will definitely do that one for 3 consecutive years. Most of our businesses are we lose break whereby we leave the administration. We are like, I think they got it, so
Yeah.
we do everything. Then that's the time when you get and work around 12 p.m. And if you can see what you have done from 12 midnight to 12 p.m., then you find you have been doing nothing. And then you are going to execute from 12 to 4. And then you tell me that my business will come on. Come on. You come with the difference. The culture you install in your business is the one that's going to sustain you. Believe me, if you say, you know what, let's arrive at 7:30, and then you start arriving at 12, I'm going to arrive at 9 as well.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you are not beyond threat.
I've seen you doing so. We must lead by examples. Lead from the front.
Definitely. Even that
They look at you. They see you do what you are saying they must do.
If we arrive at work around 7:30, you can arrive at 7 so that you plan for your people. You know, your people will respect you if they see your effort in the business.
You know, I would have worked with one construction company back home in Lesotho before leaving for Switzerland. And these people, they were starting work at 7:30, now that you are mentioning it. You know, the principal of that company would get there early. And I would be surprised, why is he doing it? Because he has all of managers, the managers, big managers here. You know, one time, I think we were starting work at, is it 7:30 or 7? So I got to work, I was a new employee. I got to work 3 minutes after the arrival time. I got a warning. Formal verbal warning. I got a verbal warning for arriving 3 minutes before. I used to live in Lady Brand, by the way, and 14 k's away from Marseille, and then I come work in the industrial area there. And at the border there, sometimes the queue is not flowing as good. I got to work 3 minutes late. I was already in the car trying to make sure I look good before I come out in these 2 minutes. There, I got a verbal warning. So, what you are saying about managing time, instilling discipline, and leading by example, my bosses were already at work at that time. So, I agree, I concur with what you are saying, to be honest. And Mosakeng, we are now at minute 66. I just want you now to flow uninterrupted with what you want to say to the viewers anywhere. Now we've talked about motivating them, making them understand how effective you can be. If now you are allowed to talk about your business, I just want you to go ahead and tell them, first of all, where do customers find you, and what are your contact details, handles on social media spaces, all other platforms? What is your business about?
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you. Like I said, BLM Management Consultants is a registered legal company. It is operating at Marseille Lakeside, opposite Lakeside Hotel. Inside the Land House, the Lesotho Association of Teachers building. So it's just opposite Lakeside Hotel. Remember, BLM is a legal registered company whereby we deal with a general business consultancy. We
Okay.
help with people who are having any business problem. Maybe your business was shut because of COVID issues, but we are able to help you how to rebound to the business. Then we have we are as well, and I'm an accountant as well. And beyond that, we are the business advisors.
Yeah, yeah.
We deal with tax issues as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if we are business doctors, anything related to business, we are here to help.
I saw you doctor my own business in a few hours
Yeah.
of meeting you. You guys, I'll tell you about it. He doctored
Yeah.
my own.
Yeah, and you will find us on Facebook platform whereby we are going for BLM Management Consultants, PTYLT.
So BLM Management PTY Ltd. You follow them, guys, so that you can get advice because they do business consultancy. Then, yep.
Yeah, and for now we are still on Facebook and WhatsApp only.
Yeah.
The reason being we are assessing other
Platforms, yeah.
You know that the nice thing about our business, we don't just jump and say, let's create Instagram page, let's
Yeah.
We assess the marketing platforms first.
Yeah.
So we are still undergoing that assessment, and we said that you can find us on this contact. Our contact goes with +266
+266
63
63
70
70
35
35
48.
48. Can you go through them again, Date?
+266
+266
63
63
70
70
35
35
48.
48. That's where you can get BLM consultancy.
Yeah, both on
guys.
calls and WhatsApp.
Yeah, if you want to drop a text or you want to make a direct call there, you can find the staff team of Ntate Mosakeng there, or even himself. So thank you very much, Ntate Mosakeng. Now, I don't know if you had prepared anything. We are moving into the 72nd minute with you. I don't know how many more minutes you can spend with us. Maybe if you are able to spend another 8 to 10 minutes with us. I wanted to talk about anything you have always wanted to share to people anywhere, not what I'm asking you. Anything you want to share and flow uninterrupted.
Yes, ma'am. I think I will take maybe 4 to 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Nat.
But what I can say, the most fear comes from wherever you don't start. And the most settlement comes from where you have started. And the most losses you incurred comes from where you forgo the opportunity. Then, what I can say is, the business in each and every industry, or in each and every business model, you will find a competitor. And the competitor must not be your enemy.
Yeah.
The competitor is your best friend. The competitor helps you to grow. A competitor will help you to upgrade. And because if you can monopolize, you will never find a reason to grow. So that moment, let me say, for us youth, let's use the social media platforms productively or wisely. Not only where we can mock one another.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Let me, like I was telling you that when I was finance manager, I was using YouTube and work. YouTube work. That's how I used it. And then I got. It means you'll never stop learning.
Yeah.
If you have your master's, your PhD, you'll never stop learning. Because the world is evolving.
Yeah.
And one thing is, never take it very fast to leave your administration. Your business depends on your administration. Your business depends on your culture. Whatever culture you are setting, believe me, it can help your business to grow or it can lead you to your business fall. So if ever you have to arrive early at work, arrive early at work. And one thing, invest in staff welfare. We have multiple resources in the business. We have a capital resource, we have a human resource, and so on and so forth. And your people are your human resource. And your people can help your business to grow. And we have, again, difference between branding and marketing. And investing in your human resources is branding. And then marketing is the short way of advertising your business. However, branding is a long-term processes advertising your business. Invest in your staff welfare. Most people you take care of is your staff before going beyond. So never ignore saying, no, I know my business will generate cash. How does it generate cash? Through capital and human resource. And if one can fall, that is fall of the business. If you don't have money, the business will fall. If then you don't have the human resource, the business will still fall. Don't say, I have 1 million, then have more about. Those people you are saying you are paying them, they are the best backbone of your business. So that all I can say to you is, never have that fear. That fear is your loss. And one thing is, use the social media effectively. This one I will be on it. Because I have learned that, when you get into social media, you find us mocking one another, getting 1,000 likes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many likes you get. If you are posting that, guys, I'm selling a challenge, and then you get one like, doesn't mean because you are getting one like, then you must shut down your business.
Yeah. No.
It goes with steepness of it. Be consistent. Have a love for money. Have a passion of you. Set out your objectives. So now I think if I have given this enough information, then it's your decision as an individual which route you are taking. But remember something, God first, the rest will follow.
Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, you viewers of Truth and Nothing But the Truth podcast talk show with me, Retha-Billy, Lelisa-AKA Retha-Billy, your host and the CEO of Goodly Heritage Recruitment Agency. I wouldn't have done justice because this show is powered by Goodly Heritage Recruitment Agency, and we are available at www.goodly-heritage.com, www.goodly-heritage.com, or if you want just to say goodly-heritage.com, that's our website, goodly-heritage.com, and you can drop us an email at info@goodly-heritage.com. And when you get to the website, you want to talk to us, you just go goodly-heritage.com and you go to contact, and then it will automatically open the interface for you to drop us an email there, and our capable staff team will get back to you. Otherwise, you can drop us a phone call or a WhatsApp or a voice note at +353 8728 29628. 353 8728 29628. That's Goodly Heritage Recruitment Agency. We believe that our heritage is your future, and we can take you to your future. We can get you to your destination of dreams when it comes to recruitment through education pathway or through the pathway of employment through critical skills. I was lucky and blessed to be in chat with none other than one of the young entrepreneurs that I take as a big profile in my country. I'm proud to have come from there, Mr. Mosakeng of BLM Consultancy. You guys catch him, he's available. BLM is available on Facebook. Follow them, like, and get updates. BLM Consultancy, running and operating under the able leadership of CEO Mosakeng Mosebo. Ndate Mosebo, thank you very much for scheduling us within your calendar today so that we were able to talk to you. We truly appreciate, we enjoyed having you, and we hope to circulate this information that we've packaged through this show to the rest of the world, to the rest of the people, business people anywhere in the world. But we're hoping it can be utilized mostly by our Basotho people, because there's unemployment that's never been presented in that country, and we don't know how it will end, but it's through small efforts of people like you generating employment for someone, having now taking good care, understanding that they are your resources. So on that day, your last words as we close, we want to say to you, thank you for your time, and we thank you for sharing with us what you know.
Thank you very much, Daddy. Let me just thank you first and then thank the followers, thank the viewers worldwide, Lesotho, and wherever they are. And this really means a lot, sharing the information. I hope the youths, wherever they are as well, are learning something from us. We have penetrated the industry. And we are still willing to take each other's hands to uplift one another. And remember, BLM is there to help whatever problem you have about your business. And if you are a new entrant, you want to venture into business, remember, first thing you have to do, engage with BLM management consultant. Thank you very much, Retha-Billy, and I hope to see you the next. And this really means a lot to me personally, to us, BLM team. And on behalf of my teammate, we say thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to showcase our what we have in hand, and we have the talent, and we highly appreciate the support we are getting from Lesotho, from the worldwide people, and we have the South African client as well. So we highly appreciate that one, and so we highly.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mosakeng, and we wish you only the best, and we hope this is only the beginning of our interactions. And whenever you have events coming, be sure to throw them to us for advertising and stuff like that. And we enjoyed talking to you so much, and I hope our viewers will also do. So thank you very much, and to all your staff team. Ba jwetse ntate ke itse ke a ba rata ba tshetse pono ya hao le tshetse naha eo ya bona. Nka o jwetsa already from here, you are going to be doing the books of Goodly Heritage Recruitment Agency coming March final for Lesotho. Thank you very much, Nati.
Thank you, Daniel. Have a great day.
Bye bye. The same to you. Bye bye. Bye.